So, hello guys, it's a pleasure to speak today here on the Business European Cannabis Conference in Frankfurt. Today my topic goes about the key factors and challenges for the German cannabis market. So let me introduce myself at first. I'm the CEO and founder of the Trapcan LLC. I did my education in California. I left Germany already with an age of 18 and I'm specialized in cannabis compliance and risk assessment. So we start with Germany's timeline. The German medical market started in 2017. Everything got regulated under an EU GMP framework. And what today we've seen that the market is strong categorized through high competition and large corporations. And what we have seen the last 2 years is that vendor management gets more and more crucial. It's not enough to call it medicine. So this year it starts with the CSC system. What's clear is it brings with a completely unclear regulatory framework. What does that mean for the market? The medical products get more demanded for sure because it's the only access. Next year it could be the case because our actually running law contains a section which authorises the Federal Ministry of Food and Agriculture to establish a federal agency for the licensing procedure and monitoring of cannabis for scientific purposes without medical reference. So, and if we can show up some working facts, we're looking forward for a completely commercial opening. So, CSC operators has to face a bunch of challenges. At first, caused by the fact that the regulatory framework is so unclear, its implementation of Pillar 1 is fraught with regulatory and practical hurdles. So the whole regulatory framework, on the one hand, they mandate stringent compliance and safety and health standards, but they have not yet detailed any guidelines which ensures this lack of compliance. So, and we have a lot of gray areas inside our law, which will contribute to a lot of tensions between CC operators and authorities. And another big concern is the economic viability. Yeah, CC operators have to balance it very carefully, revenues and incomes and costs, and everything is based on the nature of the statutes, and so there will bring a lot of hurdles for them. And in general, they have to face off to get it started, high operational and starting costs for licensing, compliance, security, and all these challenges will face these organizations. So summarized, to get it started from CC operator, what does that mean? At first, to get it started. On one hand, there are some financial requirements to obtain a license, to build out a facility which works, to maintain a facility, especially with these high utility costs in Germany. And on the operational side, and from the beginning, to putting a team together with a deep knowledge of all businesses. Then the next big concern is for sure that alone the complexity of running a startup business in such a high regulated branch, it doesn't matter medical, not medical, the supply chain is still the same. And so how you solve these challenges, the first 2 points. For sure, the CC operator will need a big license assistance and consulting services in compliance. But we have to look to put these guys in the position to produce their own products. So we create a nice product diversity on our market. So regulatory compliance can be mastered through consulting services. We and our partner offer some solutions, but we see it later. Then Germany has the need to insert now standardized training programs to fulfill this gap of education. And on the other hand, integrated technology get more and more necessary, especially in C2C software, to keep everything on the highest level transparent. If it comes to staffing, that means not putting the right team to execute, also to improve your own internal staff teams. It's very crucial that you base this on your whole SOP system. That's an improvement validated process. And you need for sure not any SOPs who are only based on only EU GMP navigator who are worked and are tested operational. So if it comes to cultivation, what's clear, what gets also more clear on the medical market is that genetics matters. They have to pay attention on environmental control to ensure a consistent product quality and has to pay attention on pest management. These challenges they can master with directly starting with the right genetics by integrating an integrated pest management system and keeps the right staff training. So we and our partner Score IQ, we offer especially for Germany a whole seed for success process. What does that mean? That means at first we start with selecting and approving the building. Or we help them to find the right parcel. Then we set up the scope, the budgeting, and all what's needed to start. Then we create a whole business plan for them. That means we start with market trends, financial modeling. We create a competitive strategy to create some USPs over the long-term time. We serve them with some risk assessment in form of SWOT analysis, and additional to that, we give them some marketing plan. If it comes to license a system process, we start to design a facility and layout. Then additional to that, we do some organizational security plan and add some site master file for the regulatory concerns. Then, for sure, they get full customized SOPs from the beginning of their own facility. That everything is modified on their individual needs. And in the end, we do even all interactions with this federal agency. If it comes to product planning, we serve them with the right genetics from the beginning, and we monitor that there are no harvest damages. So now it comes to German medical market. We are facing a lot of challenges now in the German medical market. On the one hand, caused by the huge utility costs in Germany, it's crucial to find the right balance between inland production and imports, especially if we see the dominance of Canada. Then these large corporations could be a threat for small, medium-sized enterprises. And for sure what we see is already there's crucial price dumping of products because investors demand that minimal cash flow gets generated. So what is clear that this CSC business will have a heavy impact on the medical market, and it gets with the time more miserable. And how I told you before, vendor management gets more and more crucial, and the prescriptions and the sales are still the same. That means the sales funnels are still overloaded. And in the end, it comes to good branding and good genetics. Oh, sorry. So, from a commercial perspective, we see the difference between Germany and all other commercial markets. What gets clear is that Germany does a completely different approach here by regulating all different sections of a commercial business in individual agencies and individual frameworks. And the problem is that for the CSC business and the pilot system, Pillar 2, there are no detailed guidelines out there. And what gets also clear is that for a commercial industry or even club system or medical system, Germany cannot show now till the moment any working track and trace system. So what does Germany need to fulfill into success and legalization? At first, it's needed a framework which covers all sections of commercial businesses, from breeding to retailing. On the other hand, all distributors need a lot of compliance and system. We should assure that. Then if it comes to monitoring, on the one hand, the state needs a solution in track and trace system, and market participants also. Our partners, Core IQ, offer, for example, the right solution. So then this gap of education in Germany must get fulfilled with standardized programs and resources. What does that mean, that lack? That lack means that many growers have not the access to the needed content and skills to ensure they are completely compliant with regulations. And what Germany has to pay attention on it is that they have to set up the right taxing strategies, that we get not this horrible case like in California, with this huge cultivation and retail tax, combined with this crazy license fees. Crucial is also that Germany starts directly with the best international practices. What does that mean? In Germany, everybody has only the knowledge by practicing paragraph 3, 52 AMG and 7, but that carry out not the needed spectrum for a whole supply chain, especially not for some GCP procedures. So together with our partners, CroIQ and Sustainable, we stand for a sustainable industry. CroIQ stands for Agriculture 4.0, everything based on data-driven decisions, also in our operations. So, and if it comes to industry, it's crucial that traceability get implemented. That's unheard of responsible in the industry. And for all these traceability problems, CroIQ offers some perfect fitting software. They white build quality in their procedures. What does that mean? It starts with an inventory delivery. Everything gets tracked and traced. Then even seed visual inspections, delivered inventory, destructed inventory, received inventory, everything gets tracked and traced. Even all moved into inventory in your own floors and rooms, and to secure storage. And what you can see, the scanner, that's the equipment and utensil then for a plant assistant. And I mean not any master grower. Instead of counting any plants or numbers, he can easily tip it in the scanner. The same for any retail stores. We have already a solution from perfect POS system. So digital quality includes by CroIQ software not only to track and trace some products. We have the responsibility for the whole general maintenance and sanitations. That means everything is tracked, not only your products, all facility activations, and included detailed sanitation workouts. And what is very crucial, that you get any metrics about your deviation reports here. Not only in products or rooms, or even if you can find some deviations in your SUPs. And so in Germany, security is very crucial, and especially for all newcomers. And that they can be very comfortable that everything runs correctly, or for the case that they have struggling in their production plant, that they get advised directly to an action plan with control activities to get it directly balanced. So thank you very much for your audience. In the end, the short timeline about Trapcan. We are planning to drop our first CC flowers this year in December, next year. We are dropping medical craft products in February. We have collected the last 7 years 71 exclusive genetics, which never entered the European market, never. We start applying them next year, February. Additional to that, we are building out actually a property of 5,000 square meters. Everything is on EU GMP compliant for the medical market, non-medical, and with focus on the model pilot systems. And that depends for sure on the regulatory framework, but we are aiming to take part for our federal state Saarland in the end of next year as model pilot. Thank you very much for your attention.